I'm the baddest.
Hello everybody, welcome back. This is a game that is in like pre-alpha, we'll say. It's called Starship Theory. I was able to get a code to test it out and help give feedback to the game. So it's kind of, from what I've been told, it's a base building. Well, I've played the game, but it's kind of like, oh geez, what are the name of the games? FTL. It's kind of like FTL, where you control your little spaceship and you know, there's all kinds of bad shit that can happen to you. To start a game, you click over here on New, and you can look at their different stats, such as agility, endurance, engineering, intelligence, and combat. I actually rarely go with any combat, because like right now the combat is kind of broken. You'll see if we end up having to fight someone. But you can also reroll your crew until you get someone you like. I like to have a couple of decent engineers. Yeah, I got two twos here, and they can actually go all the way up to 4 while they're building stuff, and you know, they get like experience doing the same job. And having this 3 on intelligence I like a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and start this. Hopefully it loads pretty well. I haven't had a problem with it crashing yet, we'll say. 1.0 was rough though. Alright, and we're back. Alright, so this is kind of how we start out. We've got a million menus we can open right here. I like to have more or less all of them open. So, the first thing I do is I pause the game, because shit just starts happening pretty much immediately. So, a couple of things I want to do is I want to make everyone an engineer to begin with. So now all 4 of my people are engineers. Even if they suck at it, they're still an engineer. Then we go to planning, and we want to make our ship bigger. I'm fighting some sneezes. Alright, we're back. I keep sneezing, so I keep having to edit that out. So we're going to make our ship kind of like so. As you can see, it queues up, and then we use the mouse button here to rotate. So now when we unpause by hitting the spacebar, or you can hit the pause button up here. Seriously, these sneezes though, driving me crazy. Alright, so we can move that right there. This is kind of like our power meter. Well, the power meter is actually over here, but this helps us know what the heck is going on. So an asteroid field is detected. One of the things that we will want to do, well, there's a couple things we want to do here. One, we want to remove this, so we'll be able to use this place. Then we can actually move that up in the build order, so that's the next thing that's going to happen. And then we're going to want to go to utility, and we're going to want to get a mining laser or 2, depending on how you think you're going to do, you know? I think we're going to do okay with just the 1 for now. It is better usually to get 2, but we're also going to throw in a heat vent. You have to control your heat here, or else your spaceship will basically burn to the ground. Let's go ahead and turn that back on and go at double speed for a moment, just so we can get a little bit of this going. Oh, we also pause. We also need to make sure that we move the heat vent and the mining laser to the top. Those are the most important things right now, besides what we're already doing here. So we're gonna move our tasks over here for now. We'll put our crew right here. We can zoom out real far, and I think that is that. Oh no, we can hold the middle mouse button. We can move around like so. I do like to stay centered on myself. Yes, we now need hole here. Also, whenever they go inside, they'll all die. So we also want to move that near the top. Asteroid field should be hitting us soon. Yep, there it is right there. Alright. So as you can tell just from the way I can zoom and how far I can move up, we can make a pretty damn big spaceship here. It's going to be pretty awesome. So now we can click on our mining laser and we can start mining. It has a limited range. That's as far as it goes. But it works for the beginning. Works pretty well. Come on, guys. I need you to work faster. I know only 2 of you are halfway decent engineers, so come on, man. So as you can see over here, we can turn these off if we wanted to. Turn off the power. That's a bad idea, though. Oh, no. There we go. It's a very bad idea to turn off your power when you're in the middle of an asteroid field, because then you can't do anything. As you could see there, I also had to turn on the solar panel, then the CPU panel to actually get anything to work. So we're going to mine these, and for the most part in the beginning, I look for the red stuff, which is metal in this game. Not black metal, not death metal, just regular old metal, you know? I'm so clever. Alright, so our ship is coming along pretty nicely. As you can see with these bigger asteroids, it takes quite a bit longer to destroy them with the single laser. So we'll be changing that when we can. There are a few other things that we need to get underway before we can worry too much about that. Also, our ship can take damage from asteroids when they blow up over the ship, so we also want to try and break them before they get to that point. So far we're doing really good on our ship. Usually another ship shows up by now. Sometimes they'll show up in the middle of the asteroid field, sometimes they will not. But I've been having a lot of fun with this game. I like it a lot. And I think that's definitely worth buying. I don't know how much it's going to cost. But as it is right now, I could see spending 15-20 bucks on it. If you're into this sort of game. If you're not into this sort of game for all the, you know, all that's good, just don't buy something you don't like. But the game's pretty fun. It's a roguelike, light, however you want to call that. So here we're going to go ahead and pause. We're pausing so that we can put in some more stuff to build. We wanted to utilize all this space in the spaceship that we just made. So we're going to start by doing that. Then we got to make sure we got our laser selected again. And we can keep on going to town on this one little asteroid. We can get some gold. Oh, let's see. My systems are overheating. That's bad because that'll start fires. And then your people have to go put out the fires and you have to pull them off whatever they were doing. It's all bad all the time. Anyways. Oh yes. Give me that. I think it's silicone? I want to say it's silicone. Oh no, that's water. This is silicone. I know things. I've played this game once or twice. Probably just once or twice. Alright, we can zoom out further. Oh man, I wish we could have reached that red metal right there. That would have been badass. But, whatever. We're doing good. Just slowly cooking this asteroid. No big deal. I'm trying to make sure that you don't miss anything. That's why I have my camera in the bottom right hand corner. So you can't miss anything important. And at this time, it's really disappointing that we haven't gotten more of the red stuff. Because we're going to need a lot of metal. We always do. I like to build big ships. As big as I can get. And then, you know, something catastrophic happens like a fire and it burns through the floor and then everybody dies. But we're not talking about that old crew, right? We're talking about new stuff. We're talking about a new crew. These are new people. New people that haven't bothered to learn their names. Claire, Gaston, Luke, and Rudolph. I like the Rudolph. That's pretty cool. Another issue is that when you mouse over a menu, when you're trying to mine, it actually turns off your laser. So that's kind of disappointing. I guess if you want to have the best time mining, you would turn off all the menus, I suppose. We're probably not going to be able to crack this bigger one right here. We can totally work on this one though. And we can even check this out. We're going to add another CPU after we add more power. So we need the power first. I believe that's what that is over there. I'm trying to mirror things because I don't like it when things get crazy, you know? Not the core. I need that. And then so our people don't start complaining about food and water. Does this rotate? No, it doesn't. Okay, we'll put that right there. And we will also have to build some more floor. There we go. Now we're back to mining. Everyone's got their orders to go do things, and we can just sit here and mine. I want another laser, which is why I built the CPU and the solar panel. But I don't think that that laser will help us right now, so... because this asteroid field is probably nearly done. Yeah, it's pretty much done after these last couple here. Trying to move that around is a little strange. So we just took a hit on our ship there, I think. Maybe not. Oh, whatever. Don't pay attention to what I say ever. Do pay attention to the fact that I really wish I had another mining laser right about now. But I am collecting this water, so that's good. System's overheating. Snarf, snarf. Maybe we can get some more red out of this guy. The only way to get resources, as far as I've noticed, is by trading with random ships that show up. Or... oh, I deselected it. Or mining the asteroid fields. As you can see right now, we're not doing too great on our metal. So we can turn off a couple engineers. Actually, we'll turn them all off. And we'll make sure that we choose the right two to be engineers. So you just right click them. Not that one. Or we want that one. There we go. Got our 2 engineers. We got water. I like to build a research. As soon as I can, it's under operations, research. Because we have someone that's good at science, and the sooner we can get researching stuff, the better. Because we need to be able to grow food. We need to be able to build bigger solar panels. What do you mean you can't access the water? It's right there. Did I put it in a spot that I can't actually reach? I guess so. Oh, it's because it was off, maybe? Why it was off, I have no idea. This list starts to get pretty big, the components list. As your ship grows, it just gets bigger and bigger. Gaston, did you ever drink? Yes, I think he did drink. Good. Alright, then we're going to take our person here and put them on science. So that when this thing is finally done, my god, it takes forever. When this thing is finally done, you're supposed to be a 2-star. God, you're terrible at everything. Alright, so we just saw that a ship was detected on the long-range sensors. One thing that I have requested in this alpha is that you get a chat log of all those warnings. I would think it would be pretty good to just leave that in the bottom right-hand corner, or make it another menu that you can, select through. So we're gonna go ahead and consider. We only have 3 metal. Can we even do anything with 3 metal? I would want a mining laser, but it takes 10 metal, so we're not doing that. I need to move this over here. Ship is now on an intercept course. So this is pretty common. Sometimes they're hostile, sometimes they aren't. It all depends on what the game decides to throw at you. I like it when they're not hostile, because that's also how you get more crew members, because you have to purchase them from the other ships. Jump doesn't really do anything right now, from what I've been told. It says they're powering up their weapons, but if you look over here, they literally have no weapons to power up. So we're in no trouble right now. Not worried at all. Oh no! I put that in the wrong spot. It should have been here. Damn. Now I want to remove it, but I need it up for the water, I think. Oh no, we have 27 out of 80. We should be cool. So let's go ahead and see, now that our engineer is working at the research, this bar starts filling up and we get points. Once you get enough points, you're able to select like this 2, and then you're able to build life support. I haven't really figured out what the function of life support is yet. Maybe that's like if you get a hole in your ship that you don't die automatically, because that's kind of what happens. All this just goes to like red stripes and eventually your people just die. I saw that there was a way to order everyone out before. Hey, look, a center camera button. That's helpful. I guess you could also, like, orient it like that. But then when you're mining, it's going to be difficult to see the stuff on the right. So this is kind of, you know, the game, more or less. I mean, you build a bigger ship, you gotta, you know, deal with other stuff. But it's more or less the game. And we're sitting at 16 minutes. So I think I should probably go ahead and cut this episode off. And we will catch up with you guys next time. I hope you like this. This is Alpha 1.1. Oh no, I'm making noise. How dare I? I should just drop that. There we go. Much better. Alright everybody, thank you for watching my short start on Let's Play Starship Theory. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye bye. Oh no.